happy Air Max Day to you and yours from yours truly. Yeah, today's been a good day. It's just been vibes, you get me? The sun's back out, spring is just blooming on us, and when you get spring you tend to have a little bit of blossom, and when you get blossom you tend to have a few butterflies. So it's quite timely that we're seeing these butterflies come out, and I do think they're very metaphoric of the element of growth and maturity, and a stage in Skepta's career, you know, shortly after his Instagram story about potentially retiring. It's just all kind of really artistically coming into play in such a nice way. So not to get too deep into things, this is like a solid look from Skepta and Nike as well. You got Skepta in a suit with the Tailwind 5 as well. So it's a really signature look coming from 1987, the year I was born. Yeah, so you done know this is a real iconic look. And here's a few more press shots as well, showcasing the Nike tracksuit as well, the two-piece tracksuit along with the SK Air and Nike hat as well. So yeah, the color grading of this, the effects, the water, the direction, the butterflies, everything is just on point with this look. Do you know what I'm saying? I really like these press shots. It just shows joy, it shows happiness, it just shows comfort. Yeah, it's a real good shoot and press release as well, and it's good to see that, you know, we've got some unisex looks and offerings as well for the ladies them. Here's another close-up of the Tailwinds on feet as well, so they do actually look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, every time Skepta's dropped a release, it's not been what I would expect it to be, and that's a great thing. Like, normally when I see trainer releases, obviously like everyone has their preferences as to, you know, their favorite silhouette and what they would like. And Skepta, I notice he tends to go for what you wouldn't expect. Do you know what I'm saying? So with this silhouette, I wouldn't have expected this silhouette to be the 5th collaboration, but it just works. It's nice. I like the way that he kind of revamps old school silhouette and puts his spin on it as well. And that's what he's done every single time, and this is no different. And here's another close-up of the SK Air Tailwinds as well, with the butterflies just carrying it. It kind of just really kind of tips its hat off, or for want of a better expression, to Nike Air. Something being so light, something being so free and beautiful as well. And just, you know, reflecting on Skepta's career. He is in this kind of butterfly stage, and the butterfly, as I mentioned before, is really metaphoric. I interpret it as quite metaphoric as to where he is in his career as well. So yeah, it's just a really nice collaboration. Immediately I wasn't one like, yeah, I want to get it straight away, but it took me a few looks to be like, yeah, you know what, I'm definitely gonna try. And just to make today's announcement 10 times bigger, Skepta actually jumped on a live stream on the Nike Sneakers app with the hilarious Chunks and Will. We're seeing Skepta hold up 2 different colorways of the Tailwind 5s. His collaboration with Nike, you're seeing a blue version and you're seeing a red version as well. In the press releases we've just seen the blue versions, but in the live stream we're seeing this red revealed as well. And red and blue seems to be a synonymous theme which Skepta has released over the years with his collaborations with Nike and his own brand on mains. And where you have the blue and the red, it's just synonymous with 2 opposite sides but still coming together as one. And as you can see on the back of the trainer as well, you kind of got a chromatic kind of material. I can't put into words of what that material is, but you know, when you move, it kind of shifts colors, which is again is reflective of his previous release, probably my favorite silhouette that almost had like a similar color and material to that as well. So it's a really well thought out release, and you can tell that, you know, Skepta's had a lot of input into this design, and it's quite reflective here. No pun intended, man. But yeah, real solid trainer release. I look forward to hopefully getting my hand on a pair of these. I do actually prefer, out of the 2, I prefer the blues towards the reds. The red one is almost like a reverse of his shocks that he did as well with Nike earlier as well. So there's so much happening there, and I saw an article that suggested that the chrome back as well is almost tipping his hat off to his latest album release, which is Ignorance is Bliss, where you had like the thermal heat vibe going on there as well. So yeah, man, a lot is injected into these trainers, which kind of really speaks of Skepta, his design and his journey so far. I think there's so much meaning to this release as well. It's not just what meets the eye. But yeah, I could just be speculating, you know what I'm saying? He could say, yeah, just a nice trainers, you know what I mean? But I think there's so much going on here. Another solid release from Skepta and Nike. I look forward to what they cook up every single time. I hope I get my hands on a pair of these. As you know, the ruffles are just getting a bit more difficult nowadays. So virtually impossible to get hype trainers, man. But yeah, man, shout out to Skepta on these, and Nike, another banging release. Let me know what you think of this release as well. And yeah, let me know in the comment section if you think these trainers are good, if you want to get your hands on a pair. If you don't like them, let me know, man. I'd love to see what you guys think as well. I do read all the comments. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel, and I'll be making more content like this. All right, and until next time, peace and love. You done know.